Have you noticed your car stumbling when you try to accelerate? Or maybe you have seen some weird black smoke coming out of the tailpipe? If your check engine light is staring you in the face, and you have pulled the code P0226, you are looking at a performance issue with your throttle position sensor circuit C. This little sensor is basically a potentiometer that tells your car's brain exactly how far you are pressing the gas pedal. The powertrain control module sends a 5-volt reference signal to this sensor, and as you open the throttle, the voltage should climb smoothly from about 0.5 volts at idle all the way up to 4.5 volts at wide open throttle. When the computer sees a voltage that does not match what the engine speed says it should be, it throws this code and might even put you in a limp mode to protect the engine. Most of the time, this happens because the sensor itself has developed an internal short or an open circuit. But do not just go out and buy a new part immediately. You need to inspect the wiring harness first, because these wires are often tucked in tight spots where they can rub against the engine and fray over time, leading to intermittent signal losses. If you have a scan tool, watch the live data for the throttle position while you slowly press the pedal with the engine off but the key on. If the numbers jump around or drop to zero suddenly, you have a problem. For a really professional diagnosis, you would want to use an oscilloscope, because it can catch tiny signal dropouts that a standard scan tool might miss. Do not forget to do a wiggle test while watching the data. Just grab the connector and the wires and give them a shake to see if the signal breaks. If you find water or corrosion inside the connector, that is a huge red flag and usually means the sensor is toast. Always check for that 5-volt reference and a solid ground before blaming the powertrain control module, as those computers rarely fail compared to the sensors and wires themselves. Sometimes a bit of carbon buildup in the throttle body can also cause the plate to stick, which tricks the sensor into giving a bad reading. So giving the throttle body a good cleaning with the proper spray is a smart and cheap first step before replacing expensive electronics. This code is all about precision, so even a tiny bit of resistance from a corroded wire can throw the whole system out of whack and leave you stranded.